Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nur Janah. My student number is D1A119011. I am one of the students at Assalamualaikum University Agricultural College. In this video, I will argue a little about the COVID-19 impact on the marketing system of agricultural products. I think the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic against the marketing system of agricultural production is neither harmful because the agricultural sector was affected at very last. Even the crisis opens the window of opportunity to revitalize the farming sector. Complete international trade will severely test Indonesian agricultural production system and help us identify weak points for improvement in a long-term context. Apart from being a critical part of the food supply system in times of crisis, it turns out the agricultural can become a natural social safety net. Aside from the relatively small impact of the social restriction because the agricultural production centers were not in densely populated areas, the agricultural sector, especially crops, would naturally be less safe than other sectors in a crisis. This is because of the elasticity of crop farm goods that are in short supply. When the economy is in a boom period, the demand will not increase rapidly, and the recession will not decrease. Indonesian history of crises such as the 1997 and the 1911 monetary crisis has also left a record of the relatively resilient agricultural sector and even of the restructural lost jobs in cities. It seems the role of the agricultural sector as a buffer sector in times of crisis will repeat this year. From this consideration, it will make sense to allow the flexibility for the agricultural sector activity of the social restriction or PSBB without ruling out public health aspects. However, this flexibility requires the following notes. The risk of exposure to the coronavirus in both agricultural and rural sector cannot be ignored. It is true that in its production activity, for unlike other sectors, it is done outdoors in relatively large amounts of land and in low densities. However, there are aspects that are a source of vulnerability. A farmer, for example, varies in the pre-elderly and elderly ranges of 45 and 60 years. So they are vulnerable and risk group if they are exposed to the COVID-19 virus. Then, while such production activities are allowed in density, it does not mean that low density is also assured in non-production activities in rural areas, as in settlements and in traditional markets. In addition, relatively low rural education levels, making people understand the virus protection protocols such as hand washing, safe sneezing, could be lower than in urban areas. These are also compounded by rural geographic conditions that are often quite remote and far from adequate health facilities to treat patients exposed to COVID-19. Finally, seasonal migration such as snow, lebaran, and as well as urban unemployment as a result of the crisis, will leave rural communities sufficiently vulnerable to the COVID-19 of the newcomers. All of this suggests that the flexibility of rural farm activity in restriction or PSBB will still have to maintain a strict health care protocol like physical distancing use. So, thank you so much for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.